How's it going, viewers? This is Heretic Plus, and welcome to episode 36 of Let's Play Darksiders 2. In the last episode, we went through, got the first horny thingy for the stadium, because apparently if we get 3 horny thingies together, we can summon this dude, you know. Think that's too dirty? No way, I don't care. This is my channel, and you're all forced to listen to me. Well, not really, but hopefully you will keep watching, or else I'm making these for no one. So this is the first time we've seen enemies spawn in this part of the level, so that's kind of interesting now that I think about it. But, okay, so here we're going, killing some guys. Our sides, I think, are getting a little bit stronger. I think it's funny that, you know, I started out the game, you know, we really liked the first hammers in the first few episodes. Then we go through and we get the first claw and we're like, holy crap, this claw is so much cooler and it's stronger and it kicks them back and makes us take less damage, you know, so we have our claw phase. Then we, you know, we throw back up into the hammers again because we get that awesome hammer and we're just sold on that for a while. So it looks like really that the game has a lot to offer. Like there's no necessarily like one way that is really gonna be effective. Because at different points of the game with different weapons, it's all viable, you know, which is great in a game. You know, it kind of annoyed me, you know, and like I know expansions kind of changed this and like mods and stuff, and there are a couple maybe arguments you could make about it, but like in the Fallout 3 games, like specifically just the normal Fallout 3 game, you know, there are, you know, small guns which are like bullet weapons, and then there are like laser weapons. But what it really came down to, you know, laser weapons were cool and all, but small guns were everywhere, ammo was plentiful, and really, they just did more damage, you know, which is kind of sad, because you'd think, oh, the really futuristic, you know, laser weapons, you know, of 2281 or whatever, you know, those are gonna be, like, state-of-the-art, like, most powerful stuff, but it was just not true. They were just, for the most part, a lot weaker, you know, and they failed more, in my opinion. The only thing they were good for was that you could sell them for a ton of money. So there's another lantern to get for this guy, I guess. And there's a chest over there that we can't get yet because that needs to be blown up. But you know what we can do? We can grab this sucker here. Go grab that chest, because you know what? Chests are what makes the world go round. So just a random statement. Don't ask me how I know this, but apparently, like, okay, I cha-cha'd it, to be honest, but do you know that, if it's accurate, now, the difference between an innie and an outie for boobs, now, you know, an innie is strange. It's like when the nipples go into the boobs, you know, it's weird, you know, so, and I guess 1 in 10 girls are innies, you know, it's kind of interesting. Don't be offended, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Everyone has some weird things about them, and for the most part, anyone who'd be upset about that, girls, it's not worth your time anyway, so don't worry about it. This is going to be a really disturbing channel. What did we get out of that chest? I completely was not paying attention. We got some gear, you know, I was talking about boobs, so I got distracted. We got some gear, we got some other stuff. Did we get these? No. So if it's got a star on it, it's new, I guess. We haven't looked at it before. I think we got this, and who cares? Wait, what's that? Wrong button. Shoot. What is this? The Fool. What is the Fool? Oh, that's the card that we got in the mail about the Crucible. Okay. So, we've got access to a bomb. We opened a chest. We've got some stairs. I think we have to do something else with the bomb, probably. Wow, that's ridiculous. There's like all those skeletons and bones and... like, think how many people probably fell in there, you know. It sucks that you get this far and then you just fall into the pit. That would really suck, you know. It's like, man, it's like that episode of SpongeBob, you know, don't criticize me. You know you watched SpongeBob 2 at one point. Okay, we gotta blow that up. But it's like, you know, he's trying to get into that, I guess, you know, bar, you know, the biker tough guy bar with Sandy, and she just like walks right in, you know, and SpongeBob like keeps trying, you know, he gets Patrick to like beat himself up, and you know, he's like, yeah, I get to go into the bar. You know, he's like really happy, so he walks in, and then like it just cuts to him being in a. It cuts to him being in an ambulance, you know, and he's like, Sandy, what happened? You know, and she's like, you ran through the door and slipped on an ice cube. You know, that would just suck. You just like lose in like the most pitiful. I went the wrong freaking way. The most pitiful way. Monologuing is not good for going in the right direction. I'm just gonna say that right now, guys. But really, you know, what this game, I think, is helping me do while LPing it is that I'm becoming more reliant on my own problem-solving abilities rather than, like, you know, if I was playing with myself, I would be pausing and looking up guides, like, all the frickin' time, you know? That's how I learn a lot of times. Like, I look stuff up because, like, once I read something or, like, look it up, I never forget it, you know? And I think that'll really be evident, because, you know, if you didn't check, you know, my info under current problems on my projects, it's on the right side of the screen. I think under my channel, you know, like I'm talking about like what games I'm working on and what I will be working on. So you know, under that, you know, I've got, you know, I'm working on more stuff to blow up. You know, I'm working on, you know, Darksiders 2 right now. This game. And then also, I'm preparing to do an LP of Final Fantasy 1, you know, which I'm test playing right now, so I can, you know, figure out exactly what to tell you guys, like, the best way, I think, to go about doing things, most efficient way with the least grinding possible. That's the idea of that. And the Oblivion LP that I'm starting is kind of the same way. That one, though, will be a little bit different, because I plan on showing you absolutely everything in the Final Fantasy one. That is not the case in the Oblivion one. That would just be insane to try and, you know, not just do, but claim to do for you. It's kind of unreasonable, I think. So, but like I've said before, you know, the Oblivion LP, I'll show you as much as you ask to be shown. That's basically it. I'm going to put through the main story. If you want me to keep going, I'll keep going, you know, that'll be great. If not, then that will end, you know. And then, so the Final Fantasy one, you know, like, back to my earlier point, you're really, I guess, gonna see that I can play games and know what I'm doing, you know. It is possible. So, this sucker is here. And it will give us access to why do we want it like this. That's too far to jump, isn't it? I don't know, maybe. What's over there? Nothing but a coin. I guess it's worth getting. Rotate. We're rotating the lantern towards the proper direction. And when it gets there, we're crossing the bridge to get the glowy thingy. Yeah. A Book of the Dead page. What chapter is this from? Still the first chapter, so I guess I was wrong and it's a different chapter. It's the same chapter across worlds even. It'll be really crazy if just like by happenstance we actually gather all of them. I mean, I don't think we can do that, but if we actually do, that'll be pretty impressive, you know. I would of course claim that I already knew where they all were, because I have the intuition of a 1,000-year-old kung fu doing monkey with the powers of a golden sorcerer of zebrafish. I don't know. Honestly, I just kept talking. So, we got a treasure chest. Give me something good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Purple, nice. Purple's my color. Defense, nah, not that great. Probably can sell it for a lot, though, if it's a purple item. I want us to be able to cover... what's this? Soul Arbiter... That's... interesting. I don't know what that is talking about, actually. Which is, I guess, is not something new for this LP. Oh, here we go. But we're gonna move this, and then it's gonna lock behind us. Motherfucker. Okay. I knew it. I knew it. We won't need the posse for this one, though. We can handle our own fights. We don't have to show up with all our cousins and stuff. There we go. Okay. What is this? Is this a staircase? No, we can't do that yet, I guess. So, nothing to do in there. We gotta go find that statue, I guess, that was missing this. It wasn't that way. Was it this way? Was it in that? No, I don't think so. We've gotta... Okay, now I understand. So we get this here. We're gonna set it down, and we're gonna grapple it from the other side. They tend to, you know, they show us how to do something, and then they make us rely on it again and again. Which I guess is good, because it gets you to memorize it, but the problem there is that, like, we learn things in every dungeon, which will have no practical purpose in the rest of the game. In some cases, you know, I'm not sure if that's necessarily the case for this game, but, in a lot of games, that's what happens. You get one item for this dungeon, you never use it again afterwards. So wait, where's the thing again? I forget. Is it this way? Oh, right. I was looking right at it. There's an enemy over there. That's interesting. So, where's this punk? We can't go through that door, so we gotta turn the glowy lantern guy. Speaking of that, I was just talking of glowy lantern guys. I was just talking to a friend on Facebook. You know, about LPing and game streamers and stuff like that, and we were talking about Dark Souls, because, you know, that's a game that people have LP'd, you know, and I've played it. It's a great game, but, you know, the catacombs have those necromancer guys with the lanterns who, like, you know, you are looking for that guy, but they're kind of creepy, actually. I mean, I guess you're in the catacombs where everything's going to be creepy, and that game in general, it's kind of a creepy game. Everything's undead and monstrous and, like, decaying and depressing. You know, that game will depress you. Like, give you nightmares almost. But that, and you'll want to commit suicide because the game is so freaking hard. Not necessarily hard, but, you know, unforgiving. Like, if you do something wrong, it will not say, oh, that was good enough. It'll throw your ass off a cliff, you know. You press the wrong button, you're dead. You gotta start over. You lose all your experience. If you don't get it back, you know, in your next life, you lose it forever. Is this where we were before, viewers? I don't think it is, but I wonder if we could indefinitely, like, run down a wall like this, like on the side of the wall, since, you know, like, we lose height running along walls like that, but I wonder if we could just do it indefinitely if the wall was curving down. This is a really cool room. Don't ask me why, but this is my favorite room in this entire place so far. It's just cool. I like the decorator here. There it is, the second one. Now, okay, so the fight's getting harder. These ones have archers, but, like, just the scarabs, like, those guys are not tough at all. But these archers look like they're going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, we're going to get rid of the archers first while our, you know, try and move a lot so we don't get shot by arrows. Hopefully our bomb ghouls can kind of keep the scarabs busy while we finish off the archers. Can we grapple? Oh crap, we can grapple, what am I thinking?
I need more wrath.
I need more wrath. Get mad, death, they're shooting you. It's not nice. They are big jerks. I wonder if we're gonna get, like, any ranged weaponry, you know, like a bow or like a crossbow, or I mean, I guess we already have a gun, but so I guess it's kind of a redundant statement. But, you know, still, I'm wondering, you know, because War got a gun, but he also, you know, got other kinds of things too, like a crossblade and stuff, you know, the abyssal chain.
Not enough.
I'm gonna use a potion just in case, viewers. I probably don't need it, but I don't want to, you know, I want to play it safe. These archer guys are worrying me. They're not really killing me, but the fact that I can just get distracted and get shot up while I'm talking, you know, I'm not great while I'm talking and playing. I'm getting better at it for sure, but it's definitely a different experience when you're multitasking between trying to sound somewhat entertaining or with somewhat of an ability to hold attention and playing a game, you know. Because any kind of Let's Play where like the commentary is sparse or just boring or not energetic, or you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be energetic, but you know, if it can hold their attention, it's a good Let's Play. If it can't, I mean, it's not much better than an LP where nobody talks, which are just crappy as hell. There we go, another one down. That was that. All we have to do. That's the last one. Yes, no, what's over here? Oh no, one more skeleton. Right, only one more. If you send another wave, I want to be upset, because I'm getting sick of you skeletons. Oh, almost fell off the cliff. But it's okay, we didn't. I guess that's the way to leave the area. So, item? Nothing too good. We'll sell it. We haven't, I don't think we've actually found like a common item in a really long time. We keep finding rare stuff now that we're in a level, I guess 13 or whatever we are. Where do we put that? Like, I don't know, it'd be really funny if we... Never mind. If you know where I was going with that, just keep it to yourself, viewers. Okay, so we got the horny stone. This is an awesome room, too. Got this table back here. Interesting. I like this. I normally really don't like the undead places in games, you know? But this one's not bad at all. I kind of like this. Okay. What do you got? Potions? You really expected me to get hurt a lot, didn't you? Well, you know what, game? I didn't get hurt a lot. I used a potion. I probably didn't even have to, because I'm a beast. Misjudging me, saying I'm gonna need a lot of potions. How dare you? Now, earlier in the game, I'd have been grateful for that, and I know that as soon as I get through this area, I'm gonna need them in the next one. Sides. Not that good, but it's okay. I'm starting to get more confident with the death grip, but I still don't like it very much, I suppose, viewers. I don't know how long this episode was, to be honest. I've kind of stopped recording the times. I should probably start doing that again, but I mean, for the most part, my videos are all close to the same length, and if they're not, you know, these ones I don't care so much about because I want to keep each one getting a different, you know, item for the boss fight. Like, make this a 4-episode dungeon, probably, you know, the last one for the boss. But yeah, the next area is open. Any enemies? Yes, no. Sweet, so not this time. Anyway, thanks for watching, viewers. This has been an awesome episode where we said some inappropriate things, but that's okay, because we're all awesome gamers, and that's what we do. We act immature, stay up late, play games, and talk dirty. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll go and get the 3rd horny stone. You know, thanks for watching. We'll summon the champion. Rate, comment, subscribe, go get some tacos. This is Heretic Plus, signing out.